Hello everybody, my name is Kali and today I'm gonna tell a story of the tortoise and the hare. Once there was a hare who told everyone how fast he could run. The tortoise thought he was a show-off. He asked the hare for a race. The hare thought it would be easy. All of the animals got together to watch the race. The hare sat off. After a little while, he decided to stop for a rest. "You are so slow. You will never win," he said to the tortoise. The hare sat down by a tree. "That tortoise will never beat me," he thought. The hare soon fell asleep. The tortoise kept going. He didn't stop until he got to the end of the race. "Hooray!" the animal shouted. "Tortoise, you have won!" The cheering woke up the hare. He ran as fast as he could, but it was too late. The tortoise had won. "It's not fair," said the hare. "I was asleep. We have to do the race again." But this time, no one listened to the hare. That's the end of the story of the tortoise and the hare. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly.
Hi everyone, I am Ben. Today I'm going to tell you about capybara. 3 capybara traveling around the world. Three capybara live in Đặng, a beautiful city in Vietnam, with white and peaceful beach, the famous Golden Bridge, and delicious food. One day, they want to travel to Ho Chi Minh City to see the capybara friends studying at Royal School. In Ho Chi Minh City, they visit Ben Thanh Market, Khu Chi Tunnel, and eat a lot of yummy food together with their friends. After 5 days in Ho Chi Minh City, 3 capybaras continue the journey and fly to Australia to see more things. So in Australia, they see the Opera House and they see kangaroos. Then they leave Australia and travel to the USA to see even more things. They see the Statue of Liberty. And they see the Golden Bridge. And 3 of them go to different places. Then three capybaras decide to do something special. So they fly to the South Pole.
In the South Pole, the weather is very cold, but they enjoy it because they can go ice skating and see penguins too. After many days of traveling, three capybaras start to feel tired and miss their home so friendly. They decide to fly back to Da Nang and their home. They bring back a lot of gifts from around the world. The end.
Hello everyone, today I'm gonna read about Black Panther. Shuri is brave. This is the word named Wakanda. This is Shuri and this is her brother Chala. They always save the world. Shuri make things for the brother to take care for the world. No villain come to the world. Wakanda. Shuri is a super smart scientist. She's an engineer and inventor. She makes things like some metal fake hands. They're very strong, so she is squeezing the metal. This is her lab. She makes suits for her brother Chala. Her brother is a king and a Black Panther hero. And this is the queen, but actually the queen is their mother. Their father were died because of the villain killed their father. Now Chala must be the king of Wakanda to protect the world. Shuri and Black Panther help each other to fight the villain. And this is the villain, the strongest ever all in Wakanda, always trying to kill Wakanda. Shuri also a super good fighter. Shuri used the power and control and remember all the power of the soldiers of the Black Panther King. Now Shuri and Black Panther is hand in hand. Now they are very good at now. And I am a Shuri, special Shuri, because I have a H. And also Shuri used the brain and the heart when she's small to make things new everyone didn't have. Wakanda forever.
Hello everybody, my name is Chloe and today I have a story to tell you. The story name is Snow White Princess. Once upon a time in a very beautiful castle, and inside the castle there's a beautiful baby. She has a white skin as the snow, so everybody called her Snow White. Her mother was sick and died very soon, and the king married another queen, and another queen had a magic mirror. She always asked the mirror, who is the most beautiful in the world? You are my queen, you're the most beautiful in the world. Day by day, Snow White grew and getting more beautiful. And the queen asked the mirror again, but this time the mirror says Snow White is the most beautiful in the world. She asked the hunter to get Snow White into a dark forest. She goes in the dark forest all night and finally she sees a tiny house. In the tiny house there's 7 little tiny beds. She's so tired and then she fell asleep. Seven little clouds come back and see Snow White napping on the bed. And they says, "Stay with us." And her stay with them. The queen asked the mirror again, but the mirror says Snow White is still alive. She make a poison apple and turn into an old woman and visit Snow White. She knocked the door and says Snow White have the bite of this apple, and then she fell down. Seven little clowns come back and see Snow White napping on the ground. They cry and put her in a glass coffin with a lot of flowers beside. And in the morning, there's a handsome prince riding a horse. They see the princess napping in the coffin and carefully let her up, and a piece of apple fell out her mouth. She would come again. The prince and the princess live happily together.
Hello, judges and friends. My name is Caleb, and today I will tell you about my favorite book. Can anyone guess the name of my favorite book?
Harry Potter.
No, it's Charlie's Harmonica. The story is about Charlie and his grandpa Chuck and the harmonica. This is a harmonica. Charlie loved listening to his grandpa play the harmonica. Grandpa gave Charlie a harmonica. Charlie played it everywhere, in his bedroom, at school, even in the shower. Charlie's friends told him to enter a school talent show because he was very good. And guess what? He won. Why is this my favorite book? Just like Charlie, I also like musical instruments because I would love to play the drums because that is my favorite musical instrument. I also like this book because Charlie never gave up on his dream. He tried his best. Always try your best. Thanks for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Sydney. Today I will present for you my story is Come Back Cat. Come back cat, play with me. Come back cat, play with me. Sit in your bucket, stay right here. Come back cat, that's way too high. Come back cat, don't go outside. Come back cat, what have you got? Come back cat, that's not your friend. Hello cat, are you back? Stay in your bucket, it's nap time now. Cat, cat, cat. The lesson of the story, Come Back Cat, is very simple. Be kind and patient with others. When we are kind and patient, our friends or pets will feel happy and want to stay with us. The end. Thank you for listening.
And the turtle heard that, and the turtle think he should get a lesson because he was being rude. And the turtles made a plan to make the bear stop being bossy because he was judging the other animals. Then the next day, the turtle sit on a rock and play a song, and the bear heard that, and the bear said that was a bad song.
And the turtle said, let's have a race. I swim, you run. And the 4 turtle dig some holes in the lake and swim in them. And then the next day, the bear run and the turtle swim. The first turtle swim down the water, and then the second turtle go up the water. And then the second turtle said, too slow. And then the second turtle go down the water, and then the second turtle go up the third turtle go up the water, and the third turtle said, come on bear, you too slow. And then the third turtle go down the water, and then the 4th turtle go up the water and said, bear, catch up. And then the 4th turtle go down in the water, and then the 5th turtle go up the water and said, bear, I'm gonna win. And then when the turtle win, the bear said, I'm going to my cave. I don't want anyone to see me. And the fox said, don't worry, bears, it's just a silly race. The end. Hey, I'm gonna tell you a story about 3 little pigs. It's a story about three pig brothers who decide to build their own houses. Each pig used different material for their house. The first little pig is a bit lazy, and he wants to finish quickly so he can play. He decides to build his house out of straw. It is easy to build, but not very strong. The second little pig also wants to play soon too. So he makes his house out of sticks. It is stronger than straw, but still not very sturdy. The third little pig is careful and is clever and hard-working. He decides to build his house out of bricks. It is strong. It takes much longer to finish, but it is strong and safe. One day, a big bad wolf comes along and sees the 3 houses. He's hungry, and he wants to eat the little pigs. First, he goes to the house made of straw and says, little pig, let me come in. But the pig refuses, so the wolf huffs and puffs and blows the straw house down. The first little pig quickly runs to his brother's steakhouse. Next, the wolf comes to the steakhouse and says, little pig, let me come in. But the pigs say no, so the wolf huffs and puffs and blows the steakhouse down. Both pigs are frightened. They quickly run to the clever brother's house. Finally, the wolf comes to the brick house and says, little pig, let me come in. But all pigs shout back, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. For the last time, the wolf huffs and puffs, but no matter how hard he tries, he cannot blow the brick house down because it is too strong. The wolf tries to trick the pigs by saying he will come down the chimney. But the clever pigs quickly light the fire in the fireplace. And when the wolf lies down, he gets a hot surprise and run away, never to bother the pigs again. 3 little pigs learned that hard work and careful planning can keep them safe. And the only way to fight against bullying is to be stronger and smarter. I hope you enjoy my piggy story. Thank you. My name is Ethan. Today I will tell you a story about the golden starfruit tree. Now let's begin. I'm a big black raven. I have a yellow beak. One day I was flying to find some food and water. I see a red starfruit on the tree. I'm flying up and I eat. And then I hear a sad voice. I am a poor guy. My name is Hannes. I live with the hot and the starfruit trees. After my parents passed away, my brother gave me only two starfruit tree and the heart. Please don't eat anymore. And then I say, eat one fruit, pay one gold. Make a free fruit bag and follow me to get gold. Next, a few days later, I'm flying back with that tree and I eat all the starfruits. And then I go there and I say, Hannes, sit on my back and I will take you to get gold. And then I took him to the islands full gold. And then him get all the gold. And then I took him to go home. After that, Hannes very rich, live in VIP place. But him still take care the starfruits and the heart. And he have poor guy too. Everyone is so grateful him. A time ago, I am a big raven. I have a yellow beak. One day, I was flying back with the tree and I eat. But I saw another guy, and that guy say, I am witty. You know me? I am brother of Hannes. Eat quickly. I want to get gold. I have the bags already. And then I took him to get gold. And then I so surprised because him get the 6 food bags instead for free food. And then I took him go home and then fly in the middle of the oceans and I see it's so tired. And I say, really, put some gold into the sea. And then him say, no, I want to get all the gold. And then I switch the wings and then him fly down with all golds. High class, something to remember. Number 1, always help people. Number 2, be honest. Number 3, don't be greedy. The last one is always love your family and love each other. Thank you for listening.
Hello everybody, my name is Henry. Today I would like to tell you about my story. It's called A Frog in the Well. I'm a frog, I live in the well. In the past I never went out of the well, but I live a happy life under the well. One day a bird came to the well and saw me. I asked, where are you from? And the bird said, I come from far away. I've flown more than 100 leagues. Now I'm so tired and thirsty. Really? Are you kidding me? The sky's only big as the mouth of the whale. How can you fly over 100 leagues? However, I still didn't believe the bird. The bird said, believe it or not, You can jump out of the well. You have a look by yourself. In the end, I jumped out of the well. I was very stunned by the size of the sky. I was very ashamed. Amazing, silly me. Why didn't I jump out of the well? I'm just a frog under the well. I laughed at my foolishness. At last, I understand the truth. We're seeing and thinking this. We should stand high and see further. Do you think so? Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Phường. I am a student in class 2A4. Today I will tell you a story named The Hare and the Tortoise. There was once the hare who was friends with a tortoise. The hare always made fun of the tortoise for being slow in front of other animals. One day, he challenged the tortoise to a race. He wanted to see how slow the tortoise was going. The hare thought he would win this easily. So he took a nap while the tortoise kept on going. When the hare woke up, he saw that the tortoise was already at the finish line. The tortoise won a race while he was busy sleeping. All the animals were celebrating his victory. The hare has learned his lesson for life. He never mocked anybody thereafter. The moral lesson of the story is you can be more successful by doing things slowly and steadily than by acting quickly and carelessly. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Hello everyone, my name is Avian. So today I'm going to tell you the story about Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a little girl. Her name was Little Red Riding Hood. One day, her grandma was not feeling well. So her mother tell her to bring a basket of food. And her grandma and her mother tell to her, do not talk to any strangers. So she starts going. On the way, she sees some beautiful butterflies, so she chases them. After some time, she gets lost in the forest. And she saw a wolf. The wolf asked her, where are you going, little girl? Little Red Riding Hood said, I'm going to my grandma because my grandma is not feeling well. My grandma's house is down that hill. So the wolf came to grandma's house first and knocked the door. And the wolf said, I'm here, Grandma. He speaks in Little Red Riding Hood voice. So Grandma opened the door, then the wolf attacked Grandma. So the wolf ate Grandma. After some time, Little Red Riding Hood also came to Grandma's house. Little Red Riding Hood saw Grandma, saw the wolf lying down on Grandma's bed. Then Little Red Riding Hood asked Grandma, asked the wolf, why you have such a big ears? The wolf replied, to hear you better. Little Red Riding Hood again asked, why you have such a big eyes? So the wolf replied, to see you better. Then Little Red Riding Hood again asked, why you have such a big mouth? The wolf replied, to eat you better. So the wolf attacked Little Red Riding Hood. Nearby have a hunter. So he heard the screaming of Little Red Riding Hood. He ran to Grandma's house and hit the wolf Then the wolf ran away. Then they never seen the wolf again. The moral of the story is do not talk to strangers. Thank you for listening, everyone. Hello, everybody. My name is Pika. I'm 7 years old. Today I will talk about the Christmas cat. One Christmas Eve, a stray cat named Snowy wandered to a snowy village, cold and lonely. She saw bright light and she heard laughs from the house. Nowhere to go, just as she will give up a kind house, open their door and welcome her in. They give her warm milk, a cozy blanket, and even a red ribbon around her neck. Snowy curled around the fire, feeling safe and loved for the first time. From that Christmas, she lived to that home, bringing warmth and happiness forever. Moral: Christmas is a time to open your heart and home to those who need love. Thank you, parents and friends, for listening.
I'm the most powerful, says the sun. I can blow trees to the ground, says the wind. I can push ships across the oceans. I can make hurricanes and tornadoes. Is that right? Realized sun. I can melt the snow on the mountain. I can drop an entire lake. I can make a sauce so hot that cook on eggs. Just then, they see a man walking along the road with his winter jacket. Let's have a contest to see who is more powerful. Who get the main jacket first win. The sun agrees. The wind goes first. The wind flow a cold wind to the man. The man shivers and zip up his winter jacket. The wind flow harder and turn into snow. The storm must be coming. God, impossible, says the wind. The wind stopped flowing. My turn, says the sun. The sun shines to stop the snow. The man unzipped his winter jacket. Suddenly, it is a beautiful spring. The man stretched and removed his winter jacket. I win, says the sun. This is the end of the story. The meaning of the story is worm can win fox. Please be kind to everyone. Thank you, teacher. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Hello, everybody. My name is Luna. Today, I'm gonna tell you a story named Snow White. First, I'll sing, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, beautiful Snow White. Beautiful Snow White, beautiful Snow White, the fairest of them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dwarfs, Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. Snow White. Once upon a time, there was a princess named Snow White. One day, her mother, the queen, passed away. The new queen became her stepmother. She had a magical mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? You, my queen, are the fairest of them all. The queen loved hearing those words. One day she wore her new gown and stood at the mirror. She asked the mirror. The mirror replied, Snow White is the fairest of them all. Snow White is purer than me. She told her huntsman, take Snow White into the woods and kill her. When Snow White and the huntsman reached the woods, the huntsman let her go. Princess, you must run away and never come back. She thanked the huntsman and then she ran off into the woods. After walking for a bit, she found a small cottage with 7 low chairs and 7 low beds. She was sleepy, so she slept on the beds. After work in the evening, the 7 low dwarfs came back from work. They saw her. They said, someone's sleeping on our beds. Snow White woke up from the noise of 7 low dwarfs talking. She said, I'm sorry for my rudeness, but I had nowhere to go. The seven little dwarfs said, "It's okay, you can stay with us." The mirror, she asked her mirror again, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" The mirror replied, "You, my queen, are the fairest of them all." Snow White, who lives in the woods, is the fairest of them all. The queen was furious. She disguised herself as an old lady, bringing some apples with her. She said, "My dear, would you like to try this red apple?" She said, "Yes, I would like to try it." She took a small bite. She fainted. The seven little dwarfs cried. A prince was walking by. He saw Snow White. He said, "Who is this beautiful princess?" He picked her up with his arms, and the apple dropped out of her mouth. After that, her rosy cheeks came back, and she woke up. The seven little dwarfs and the prince and Snow White lived happily ever after. The end. The meaning of the story is good people will be rewarded with kindness, and they will have a bright life. Second, friends must help each other. Third, don't believe in strangers. And fourth, don't be jealous of other people like the queen. Thank you everyone for listening to my story.
Hello teacher and friends. Today I'm gonna talk about my story named Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, Little Red Riding Hood lived in a house near the forest. One day, her mother said, "Your granny is unwell. Take some food for her. But you need to be careful." Little Red Riding Hood took the basket of food and went to Granny's house. When she got to the middle of a forest, a wolf saw her and wanted to eat her. A wolf said, "Where are you going?" "I'm going to Granny's house on that mountain." In this way, there were lots of flowers. You can pick many of them if you love. Little Red Riding Hood go to the way the wolf said. She saw many flowers. She picked lots of them. In that time, a wolf ran to Granny's house and opened the door. Then he ate Granny and got into bed. When Little Red Riding Hood When Little Red Riding Hood finished picking flowers, she went to Granny's house and opened the door. She thought the wolf was Granny. She said, "Oh, Granny, you have a big ear." "Yes, my dear, so I can see you well." "Oh, Granny, you have a big eye." "Yes, my dear, so I can see you well." "Oh, Granny, you have a big mouth." "Oh, the better to eat you, my dear." The wolf jumped out the bed and ate Little Red Riding Hood. Soon a woodcutter crossed by. He saw the wolf is sleeping on a bed. He used a knife and cut the wolf's belly. Here jumps out Little Red Riding Hood and Granny. They are all alive and together forever. This is my end of the story. In this story, I learned that don't trust strangers and follow our parents say. Thank you for listening.
Hi everyone, my name is Đặng from class 3-1. And today I want to tell you my favorite comics on Thomas Edison. Do anyone know Thomas Edison?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Thomas Edison is one of the most famous inventors of history. You all might know him because he invented the light bulb, but he didn't stop there. He invented more than 1,000 inventions in his lifetime, and many of them are still used nowadays. Thomas Thomas Edison is born in Ohio, USA. When Thomas Edison was a kid, he wasn't good at school. His teachers tell his mom that he wasn't smart. But guess what? His mom believed in him and encouraged him to keep learning. With her support and Edison's hard work, he went to achieve incredible things like inventing the light bulb. Before Edison, people used candles and gas lamps which weren't safe. He also invented the phonograph, the first machine that could play voices and sounds. What I admire the most about Thomas Edison is his determination. He failed many times before he invented the light bulb, but he didn't give up. He once said, "I have not failed. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work." It means it's okay to make mistakes as long as we keep trying. Whenever I feel that something is too hard or I don't understand, I remember Edison's story and try my best. Thank you for listening.
Dear judges, my name is Andrew and I am from class 282. My story name is Andrew and the Magical Stone. I hope you enjoy it. Andrew is a smart and curious boy who loves learning about the planet and the universe. He dreams of visiting each planet to uncover the mysteries that only the stars know. One afternoon, while he was walking along the beach, he finds a shiny stone that sparkles differently from the ordinary ones. He picks it up and he gently touches it. Suddenly, it releases a warm, powerful energy that envelops him in a blink of an eye. Andrew feels himself floating through space. When Andrew opens his eyes, he finds himself on a red, rocky land. Is this Mars? He whispers, the red mountains and the dusty valleys that stretch around him. Suddenly, a friendly alien named Mars rover appears, its lights blinking. "Welcome to Mars. Do you want to explore with me?" it asks. Andrew nods excitedly, and they set off together, discovering about the red mountains, the deep canyons, and the ancient riverbeds. After a while, the magical stone begins to glow again. This time, Andrew finds himself on Saturn. Its colorful rings like giant hoops. Cheerful little aliens appear, inviting him to join their fun. They laugh and play together like close friends. Andrew's journey continues as he finds himself on Pluto, the frozen mountains made of water ice. He chases after the twinkling lights, thrilled as they paint mystical patterns in the sky. Just as Andrew was feeling happiest, he hears a familiar voice. "Andrew, wake up! It's time to go to school!" When Andrew opens his eyes, he finds himself in his room, his mom smiling down at him. Was it all a dream? He truly doesn't know, but he holds onto that memory, feeling more inspired to learn more about the planet and the universe. Through this adventure, Andrew learns that curiosity and bravery can take you to the most amazing places. But he needs both knowledge and a passion for science, and he must keep learning to achieve his goals. The end. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a great day and a great life.
Hello, guys. Today I'm gonna tell the story called Bilingual and Bilingual. I written this by my hands, illustrated this by my hand also. And this is from year 2122, so it's not out yet. Let's start talking about it. So, one day there were two robot cats called Hiroimon and Moraimon. They were bored at home reading books, so they planned on an invention called a rocket ship, which is called 6 meters long, which is the height of 2 elephants stacked up together. First, they flew to Saturn ring. They flew to Saturn rings and met lots of aliens. They came there and meet and greet them. When they meet, they also eat yummy food like candies or sweets by the aliens. And next, they came to Eris, which is a dwarf planet. The dwarf planet of Eris has these little aliens. These little aliens are giving them sodium chloride, which is they can drink them to be hydrated. Drink the sodium chloride to be hydrated. The Hiroimon and Moraimon looks at that. Next, they came to a planet called Kelper 125b. They met aliens and floating rocks. Moraimon ran to the rocks and tried to catch them. When they catch them, he was very happy because he caught 5 of the floating rocks. But Hiroimon saw aliens. There is a snake alien, a box alien, and a wanda alien. Next, they came back home and tell their parents about that. Hiroimon tell his dad and his mom, and Moraimon tell his dad and his mom also. It's the end right now. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Victor. I'm from 2A7 class. Today I will tell a story named The Best Present. Once upon a time in the forest, there is a rabbit family. One is rabbit mommy and 2 baby rabbit. The mommy rabbit works very hard from morning to evening, from day by day, to get money to take care of 2 rabbits. 2 baby rabbits love their mommies and want to buy a present for their mommy. And they pick flowers in the forest and sell. Then to get money, they buy a dress and they put the dress into a present box. They draw colorful butterflies and beautiful flowers. When the new year, they get the present for their mom, and their mom surprised and very happy. Their mom say thank you to all of you, and their mommy say this is the best present of my life. I love the present and I love to love you too. My lesson of this story is our parents works hard to get money to take care of us. We need to love our parents and care about our parents. Thank you for listening.
Hello
Hello everyone, my name is Shin Bao from class 3-1. Today I want to tell you about a famous woman named Mercury. She was a scientist that did some amazing things that changed the world. So, who is Mercury? Mercury was born in Poland, but she moved to France where she grew up to study science. She really loved learning and was super curious about how things work. Back then, there were many women in science. However, she didn't give up. She worked very hard, and guess what? She became the first woman that received a Nobel Prize. But not just once, but twice. The first time was for discovering radioactivity, and the second time was for discovering two special elements called radium and polonium. But Mercury wasn't just about winning prizes. She wanted to help people. During a big war, she used her knowledge to make special X-ray machines to help doctors treat injured soldiers. She didn't care about fame or money. She just wanted to make the world better. So, what can we learn from Mercury? These are the 3 important things we need to learn from Mercury. One, don't give up. Even when things are tough, keep going. 2, be curious and ask questions. Mercury really wanted to know how things work, and that's how she made her discoveries. 3, help people. Mercury used her knowledge to help people and just wanted to make the world better. Mercury is a great example of how believing in yourself and hard work can lead to amazing things. Thank you for listening.
Hello everybody. Today my name is Mon. Today I will tell you a story about the shepherd boy. Once upon a time, there was a young boy who lived on a mountain near a village. The boy's job was to watch the sheep to chase the wolf. One day, he was so bored, he wanted to play the trick on the villager. So he shouted, "Help! Wolf!" The village ran fast to help, but when they come, there was no wolf. The next time, the boy laughed. The next time, he shouted again, "Help! Wolf!" The next time, the village ran fast as they can to help, but when they come, there was no wolf again. The boy laughed. They were so angry. They said, "Next time you call us, we will not come." The next time, the real wolf came. The boy, so scared, he climbed up to a tall tree. He shouted, "Help! Wolf!" But no one came. He shouted again, "Help! Wolf!" But they just said to each other, "Maybe the boy is playing a trick on us again." So the boy learned a lesson that people don't believe liars when they even tell the truth. Thank you everybody for listening to my story.
Greetings, teacher and friends. My name is Tom D from class 3-3, and today I'm going to tell a story about the 3 little pigs. Once upon a time, there was 3 little pigs, and the time came for them to seek their fortunes and build their own houses. Okay. The first little pig built his house out of straw, and the second little pig built his house out of sticks. They have done finishing the work without much hard work. After they finished their houses, they sang and danced happily all day long. Just as the first little pig reached his door, a big mouth popped up from the woods and blew his house down. The little pig ran to his brother's house in terror. The wolf huffed and puffed and blew the house down. Seeing that, the 2 little pigs run to their third brother's house. The wolf huff and puff, but cannot blow up the house. He tried many times, but he cannot. He tried climbing up the chimney, but wait. He tried climbing up the chimney, but the third pig soon found out and boiled a big pot of water. The wolf ran away with his tail burning. He fell down and burned his tail immediately. After that, the three little pigs felt sorry for being too lazy. They built their own houses like bricks, just like their third brother, and lived happily ever after. The end. Good preparation leads to succeed. Wait, can't try it again? Because I'm so sorry. I'm stage frightened. Okay, can't try it again? Can I do it again? Okay, try again. Try it again one more time, okay? Because I'm stage fright. Try it again one more time, okay? Okay, that last time didn't count because I'm so stage fright. I haven't been in this stage before. I'm so frightened. Okay. Greetings, teacher and friends. My name is Tom D, and today I'm gonna tell about the story Three Little Pigs. And I'm from class 3. Greetings, sir. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs, and the time came for them to seek their fortunes and build their own houses. The first little pig built his house out of straw, and the second little pig built his house out of sticks. They have not finishing their work without much hard work. The third little pig built his house out of bricks. He did not mind doing much hard work because he wanted a strong house. After they finished their own houses, they sang and danced happily all day long. Just as the first little pig reached his door, a big bad wolf popped out from the bush and huffed and puffed and blew his house down. Seeing that, the pigs ran to their brother's house in terror. The wolf huffed and puffed and blew up the second little pig's house, which is made out of sticks. The wolf huffed and puffed but cannot blew the third pig's house down. Oh my god, I forgot it again. Can I do it again? One last time. Oh my god. Can you pause it? Oh no. I'm not finished. Okay. And the wolf blew the house down, but cannot. He tried climbing up the chimney, but he fell down. But the third pig soon found out and boiled a big pot of water down the chimney. The wolf fell down and burned itself immediately. Okay, and the 2 little pigs felt sorry for being too lazy. They built their own houses out of straw, just like their brother, and lived happily ever after. And this is the pig of the third pig of the future. And that's how good preparation leads to success. Thank you for listening. I hope you like my speech.
Good morning, teachers and friends. My name is Hoàng Mai from class 3A5. Today, I'd like to tell you a story, A Boy Who Cried Wolf. Hope you all like it. Once upon a time, there lived a shepherd boy. I'm so bored. Isn't there any fun thing I can do? The shepherd boy came up with an idea. He ran to town yelling, "Wolf! There's a scary wolf! Help! Wolf!" The village people came out with stick and clubs. What? Where's the wolf? Where's the wolf? I just made that up. I can't believe I tricked you all. The village became furious. Then they left. The boy had so much fun playing the wolf trick. A few days later, a boy played the wolf trick again. Ahoo! Wolf! There's a scary wolf! Help! Wolf! The village people came out with sticks and clubs again. What? Where's the wolf? Where's the wolf? I tricked you again. You evil boy! The village shouted. Then they left. One day, a scary wolf really did appear. Ahoo! Wolf! There's a scary wolf! Help! Wolf! Wolf! There he go again. Does he think we're going to fall for this trick again? That's absurd. The village people didn't move in it, but it was in that time the wolf ate all the sheep. My poor sheep, my poor sheep. Don't tell lies. No one will trust you, even you tell the truth. Thank you for listening. Today I will tell you a very touching story called The Last Leaf by O. Henry. The quaint village of Greenwich, located in a small area west of the Washington Square, was the gathering place for poor artists seeking affordable rentals. The studio of two young female artists was situated on top of an old 3-story brick house. One was named Josie and the other Sue. They shared a deep bond of sisterly affection. On the ground floor lived Mr. Berman, a man in his 60s. Berman was a failed artist who had dreamed for years of painting a masterpiece but had never started. That winter, pneumonia swept through the east side, claiming dozens of victims. Josie caught a severe cold and lay motionless on her iron bed. The doctor told Sue that Josie had only a 1 in 10 chance of survival. Despite Sue's care and encouragement, Josie felt hopeless. Outside the room's window was an ivy vine shedding its leaves daily. Josie resolved that when the last leaf fell, she too would die. The day passed, filled with snowstorms and relentless cold rains. One by one, the ivy leaves fell until only one remained. To Josie, it seemed like a harbinger of death. A freezing, snowy night came, followed by another. Yet, strangely, the last leaf still remained on the wall. Josie stared at the leaf and suddenly realized, wanting to die is a sin. She sat up, ate some soup, took her medicine, and with Sue's care overcame her illness. Sue then revealed a secret. On the stormy night when the last leaf had fallen, Mr. Berman had painted that leaf. He passed away 2 days later from pneumonia after being wrenched in the cold. His wet clothes and shoes were still in his room. Outside the window lay a ladder, a storm lantern, and scattered branches. Sue gently urged Josie to look outside and see the last leaf still clinging on the vine. "Oh, my dear," she said, "that is Berman's masterpiece. He painted it the night the last real leaf fell." The Last Leaf is a deeply humanistic story showcasing the power of art and compassion among those facing hardships. The leaf is a deception, but a noble one meant to restore faith in life. Mr. Berman had painted the final leaf to save Josie. That leaf became a symbol of resilience, perseverance, and profound friendship. And this is my drawing when Josie has gained back the hope to live and didn't think about the death anymore. Thank you for listening. Good morning, teachers and friends. My name is Happy from 3A7. Today I want to talk about my favorite app, InShot. It's one of the coolest apps, especially when you love creating videos and photos like I do. You just seen a video that was made by InShot and I made it by myself. First of all, InShot is awesome because it lets me edit videos like a pro. And it's super easy to use too. You just tap on the tools and you can trim the videos, split it into different parts, cut out the boring parts, and even speed it up or slow it down. But that's not all. InShot also has cool effects and filters to choose from to make your video look bright and happy or dark and mysterious. There are lots of tools to be creative. Another reason why InShot is my favorite app is that it has cool music and sound effects. InShot has a whole library of music and sound effects to add to your videos. Last but not least, InShot is awesome because it is perfect for sharing my creations with my friends. Once I'm done editing a video, I can easily share it on apps like YouTube and Instagram. It's so much fun to see how many likes and comments my videos get from my friends. In conclusion, InShot is awesome because it lets me be creative, have fun, and share my ideas with the world. I hope you give InShot a try. Thank you for listening.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Kiwi, and today I'm going to tell you about one of my favorite stories. That is the hard-working moon. Once upon a time, there were 12 different moons, one for each month. And each moon took its turn to light the night and creating good weather for farmers. One day, God decided to have a festival day for the children of the world. He said children should have their own festival. Since children go to school at day, the festival will be held at night. I will choose the brightest moon to shine on this very special night. But every moon shone brightly at night. Which moon should God choose? Throughout this year, I will watch the moons, he said. I will secretly watch the moons on the 15th day of its own month to see which moon shines the brightest. God decided to challenge the moon. On the 15th day of its own month, God covered the moon with dark clouds. Just as he suspected, most of them being hidden from view, stopped working to take a short nap. Only the August moon kept working. In fact, he worked even harder than usual so that his light could shine through the earth, creating a beautiful glow. What's this? So God chose the August moon for the festival. Children's festival is held in the middle of autumn, so it is called the Mid-Autumn Festival. Thank you for your attention.
Sam is named Sam, but nobody calls him Sam. Everybody calls him Butterfingers because he drops everything. He is a happy boy. He likes draw pictures and helping at home. He very wants to be a goalie, but he isn't very good at football. Everybody likes Sam because he tries so hard. Oh, Butterfingers, say his friends. Nice try. Sam doesn't understand. He looks at his fingers. They are not made of butter. Why I drops everything. Sam has a lot of chores, but he often drops the trash. Oh, Butterfingers, says Dad. He sets the table, drops the salt, and sweets up. Oh, Butterfingers, says Mom. It's Sam's birthday. His dad picked up the cake carefully. Suddenly, the cat does meow and runs into him. The cake is flies in the air. Everybody looks at the cake, but not Sam. Sam jumps and catches it. Wow, nice catch. His friends cheer. Sam smiles. He says, no problem. You can still call me Butterfingers. I like it. Now, let's have some cake. From this story, we can learn some important lessons. Lesson 1, always try your best, even things are difficult. Lesson 2, everyone has a special talent, even if it takes time to find it. Lesson 3, be happy and confident in yourself. Thank you, everyone.
My name is Ngọc. Today I will talk about the stories, the monkey and the crocodile. Please listening to the stories. Hi, I am a monkey. I live in the fruit trees by the side of the rivers. I spend my day eating the fruit and swinging in the branches. One day, crocodile took rest under my trees. I read the crocodiles. As you are under my trees, that makes you my guest. Allow me to offer you food. I gave them fruits after sweet fruits to crocodile. Sang then, crocodile visits my tree each day. One day, crocodile asked me with him for dinner. He called me, please join me. I should have invited you sooner. I answered, I would love to come, but I can't swim. How shall I will cross the rivers? Crocodile said, please take the ride on my back. It would be my pleasure. Then I left my cedar tree and climbed onto crocodile's back. We set out across the rivers. I asked, what is for dinner? But this time we're half away. Crocodile told me the truth. You are for dinner. I'm taking you home to eat you. I'm scared to death. My heart plumped in my chest. But I guess my wits about me. In that case, I said, let me fetch my heart. Of all the parts, it tastes the best. But I left it back in my trees. Crocodile agreed. Please fetch your heart. Crocodile turned and swam back to my trees. As soon as we returned, I jumped off and climbed my trees. Ha ha ha! I said, Crocodile, my big scaly friend, I won't be coming for dinner. Crocodile was angry and ashamed. He knew that I have outsmarted him. From that day forward, I never trust crocodile. The story has ended. The moral of the story is, in the danger, we must not scared, but instead we must act smartly like the monkey and must not betray our friend. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone. Imagine if the earth could talk, what would it say? I bet it would be like, ouch, who rubbed this plastic bottle on my head? Help. Yup, poor earth needs help. And today I'm gonna show you ways that you can be an earth superhero and why it's important and fun. We'll continue the topic in a few seconds, but now I would like to introduce myself. So my name is Trey. You can call me Bon. I'm in class 4A1, and my hobbies to do are playing sports and reading books. And now we'll continue to our main topic. So as you can see, our earth is getting seriously polluted due to natural sources and human activities.
For example, a volcano erupting can release dangerous gases and particulates into the air. Human activities like manufacturing, transportation, agriculture, and burning fossils can cause pollutants that harm the environment and human health. So what can we do to help the earth and improve the environment? Let's see now. First, reduce using plastic products. Plastic has been our constant companion for somehow, but it also got bad reasons that people must stop using it. It's because of our friendly nature. So, remember to bring a cloth bag for your shopping or a mug for your rings. Avoid products with microbeads and refuse single-use items. And I'm sure that all of you students are bringing a reusable water bottle to school, right? Second, stop wasting water. Water is particularly important. It acts like the heart of all human beings on earth. Without it, we would not be able to survive. But did you know that Earth's surface is covered by 75% water? But only 3% of it is fresh water. But sadly, there are so many people wasting water like they're trying to win a most wasting water contest. Then we are going to move to the third thing. Plant trees. Trees are also very important, such as water. It gives us the fresh air and also reduces the amount of smoke that we have to breathe in. Trees also make everything more beautiful, parks, fields, and more. But sadly, did you know that more than 40 million trees are cut down every day? That adds up to 15 billion per year. Such an incredible number. So your action is plant more trees. You can have more fresh air in your own garden if you plant more trees and help the earth. Finally, small actions, tremendous change. After these above mentioned things, there's so much more you can do, like turn off the lights, walk or ride a bike instead of a car for short distance, reduce the use of paper, and last, practice the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, recycle, which is very important. And remember, a clean and green earth is vital for our life, our health, and our future. So, remember to keep our earth clean. You can do it, I can do it, then we can do it. Thank you very much for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Hanny. Today I will be showing you about the cat that taught the seagull to fly. My dad made these slides, so if they look weird, don't blame me. I don't even know what it looks like, to be honest. So, let's find out. I'm sorry, what is this? So, the black cat that you see on the screen, his name is Zorba. He lives in the busy harbor of Hamburg. If you're wondering, it's from Germany. So, he lives a comfortable life. Food, loving parents. He gets everything a cat ever wants. But, in one sunny day, a seagull came crashing down covered in sticky oil from an oil spill in the ocean. She was very tired. She couldn't fly, and with her last bit of energy, she gave out her last egg and entrusted it in Zorba's hand. And sorry, what is that? So, yeah, give me the microphone. What is wrong with this?
Hello, is it good? Can you hear me? Yeah. So, with her last egg, she gave out her last egg and entrusted it in Zorba's hands. And she promised 3 things with him: to protect the egg until it hatched, to not eat the egg, and teach the little seagull how to fly. And he thought, wow, how am I supposed to he actually had to team up with his cat friends, which I really just know 3 of them a lot. So we have the secretary, Einstein, and let me remember. Why are you clapping? So embarrassing. Let's just say the other cat. Let's just say that. I don't remember his name, sorry. So they were curious, but also very supportive of him. So they tried. Actually, the egg grew at some point, but they just only know how to fed him. They don't know how to teach him how to fly. They tried multiple times. They used their eyes and see how the seagull would normally fly and told it to the baby seagull. He tried his best, flying a few feet up the air, but still falling. So, they had to do this. They had to talk to a human, which none of them has ever done before. So, they chose many humans, like a waitress, a chef, a soldier, a little boy, but none of them were matched. So, they had to count on Zorba to find one human that it would be a fit. So, he chose the poet, or I like to call Ryan. He is a wise man that, everybody thinks would be a match to teach a seagull how to fly. So, Zorba took Lucky and went to the man's house. So, at the man's house, Zorba jumped in front of him and asked, can you give me a hand? And the poet was like, am I dreaming, or is that cat talking to me? So they explained things to each other. He understood he wasn't dreaming and it was a cat talking to him. So he asked, do you know? So Zorba asked, cut to the point, do you know how to teach the seagull how to fly? So the human said, I don't really know, but I guess I could give it a shot. So Zorba said, so great, when are we meeting? The poet said, how about we meet tonight, the rainy night tonight? No, I'm not going there. It's going to rain. I'm going to be wet and fluffy and stuff. And the poet said, do you want this? It's either you want the seagull to fly, or you get wet and don't complete your task. So, with that ultimatum, the cat finally agreed. He finally caved in and went back home with Lucky, or the cat, or the seagull. So, that night, rainy night, and he was running through the streets of Hamburg, and he was really tired at that point, and he couldn't find the human anywhere, because he never told an exact location. So he was running around and then saw humans standing by the church, and so I was like, where have you been? I've been searching for you everywhere. And human said, did I tell you where we are going? Zorba was like, oh. Well, in that case, I'm sorry. So, they said, so why are we here then? The human said, we're going to go up to the top, very top of the church, where the bells are. So, the cat complied, they walked up. Why is it working? Okay, so they went up. So, at the wind was blowing very much, windy sky, so the cat was already mildly wet. So the cat said, so what are we going to do now? He said, push the seagull off of the church. And so like, are you serious? I am not doing that. No, I am not putting a 3-month-old seagull down a 50-meter building. No, I am not doing it. So the human said, is it rather that you let the seagull go down and you find his way to fly and stuff? But still, the cat disagreed with him. So finally, the cat had to cave in because there wasn't much time left before the people of the church come in and do their ritual and stuff. So he had to push the seagull down. Wow, very slippery. So he was flapping his wings, and it seemed like he was going to fall to the ground. But he somehow, his wings got stronger and he was flying through the sky. Ooh, like an arrow. Zora was proud of him for actually completing the task that the mother seagull gave to him. He was very happy. So, I guess that's it from me. And the moral of the story is friendship and compassion. And we should respect other people that are not our kind. Alright, that's it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Isabel, and today I'm going to present to you The Little Prince. Can you? The introduction. How I discovered The Little Prince was my father reading it to me when I was 4 years old. I've also learned how to read from this book too. Since then, I've reread it every year because this book is magical. The more I grow, the more I understand things about it. It's like the book is growing with me. Let's talk a bit about the author. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry was born on June 19 in 1900. He was an enchanting writer who wrote several books and one of the first pilots transporting mail to other countries. One day he joined the Air Force in World War II and suddenly disappeared in his plane over the Mediterranean Sea. His most famous book, The Little Prince, is the book that I'm going to present to you today. Fun facts. Did you know that The Little Prince has been translated into over 300 languages, making it one of the most translated languages in the world? Did you know that the author himself even survived a plane crash in the Sahara Desert? It probably inspired him to write The Little Prince because the book takes place in the Sahara Desert. Did you know that the author himself illustrated the Little Prince with intriguing drawings? The last but not least fun fact. Did you know that in the author's honor, an asteroid was named after him? The summary. A pilot made a plane crash in the Sahara Desert. While fixing his plane, he met the Little Prince. Before going to Earth, the Little Prince went on other planets and met different men, animals, and plants. The people had different jobs. Here are some of them: the businessman, the king, the geologist, and more. When he arrived on Earth, he met a three petals flower, a garden of roses, a fox, and a snake. These characters taught him something. The man taught him it's important to be focused in the job, but the little prince noticed that the adults were always busy and stressed. He also noticed that the roses were liars and naive and attractive at the same time. The fox taught him about the patience needed to make a friend, and the snake taught him about the mystery of death. The main characters. The Little Prince. The Little Prince is a blonde boy who is mysterious and curious. He is a quick learner, very sensitive, and also looking for friends. During his journey, he met lots of characters. Here are the main ones. The adults. The pilot. He is the narrator of the story. In the book, he is also very serious and annoyed easily by the little prince. He was scared to die and of not fixing his plane. But by time, he started to understand the little prince and like him. The adults. There's the adults. The little prince meets one man on each planet. Each man has a particular job. The men are focused and serious in their jobs. The roses. There's one rose on his planet and a garden of roses on Earth. There were liars and naive. The rose from his planet would be very angry if she was wrong. Sometimes the roses would do fake things to have attention. The fox teaches the little prince a lot of things, but mainly about friendship, like the patience needed to make a friend. He is also very bored on Earth. Because he wanted to teach the humans, he wanted to make the humans understand more about life, about the emotions of life. The fox is smart, kind, and teaches about friendship. The snake is a mischievous and mysterious animal. At the end, he bit the little prince, and we don't know why. He is honest, he speaks in riddles, and he is a bit scary. He made the little prince learn about death. Conclusion. To me, this book is amazing, but here are the reasons why you should read this book. Reason 1, the book is mysterious, peaceful, thoughtful, talks about loneliness, the difference between childhood and adulthood, love, friendship, and death. Reason 2, at the end there are questions that you can't seem to answer. But the more you think about the question, the more the question grows. Reason 3, the book will have lots of surprises that awaits you. Reason 4, the book will make you feel a variety of deep emotions. Reason 5, reading The Little Prince is like experiencing a life cycle of a human being in one single book. Thank you for listening.
Once upon a time, there is a crowd. On a summer day, the crowd is very thirsty, and it flies to find some water. Finally, the crowd sees a pitcher, but in the pitcher is only a little water. The crowd tries to reach the water, but it cannot. The crowd thinks and have a great idea. It fly away to find some pebble to put into the pitcher one by one. After a long time, the water level go up. The crowd can reach the water, and it Don't thirsty anymore. No crowd. This story teach me it little by little. There's a trick. Thank you for listening. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Hello everybody, my name is Mia. Today I tell you a story sharing. On Monday, Jenny made many biscuits, but she didn't share with her friends. She ate alone. Her mom told her to share with her friends. Jenny shared all of her biscuits with her friends. Jenny and her friend had happy time together. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Minnie, and today I will tell you the story, The Empty Pot. Long time ago, there was a boy named Chen who lived with his mother in China. They lived in a house full of colorful flowers. The Emperor of China was a very old man. He didn't have any children. He's worried about who would be the next emperor. The emperor decided to choose the next emperor from among of children in his country. He said, "I will give every child a flower seed. In a year's time, come back to the palace with your pot." Chen carefully plants his seed into a clay pot and give it water. Day passed, but the seed didn't sprout. Then Chen moved the seed into a bigger, fancier pot and placed it in the sunniest corner of his garden. Week passed, but the seed didn't sprout. Then Chen carried his pot to a well with fresh water. The month passed, but the seed didn't sprout. Then Chen let his pet cricket next to the pot. He wanted the seed to hear the sweet sound of the cricket. Season passed, but the seed didn't sprout. A year passed. It was time to return to the palace. Chen was sad. His mom found him crying in the garden. She said, "You did your best. Come bring the pot to the emperor and tell him what happened." Children come to the palace with their pot full of flowers. And Chen looked sadly at his empty pot. The emperor walked slowly through the children and flowers. Something was wrong. The emperor didn't look pleased. Then he looked at Chen's empty pot. "What is this?" the emperor demanded. "Why is your pot empty?" he asked. Chen said, "I'm sorry, but I have put it in a pot, then I move it into a bigger, fancier pot. I make sure that it has enough sunlight. I even let my pet cricket keep it company at night. No matter what I did, the seed will not grow." Suddenly, as Chen surprised, the emperor shouted, "I have found a new emperor! I don't know how the rest of you grow your flowers. I have boiled the seed before I gave you of it." This child was honest and did his best effort to grow the flowers. Chen and his mother moved to the palace and lived there. Chan and the emperor worked together in the palace garden. When the emperor died, Chan became the emperor. Chan cared for China just as he cared for his own garden. Thank you for listening.
I'm gonna tell you about my favorite book, Chan, The Little Girl by the Window. This is a true story about the childhood of the author Kuroyanagi Tetsuko. Tomoe Gakuen was built as an old train car. To make classrooms, the school had to use 6 unused train cars with 2 school gate and pillars being 2 tree roots. That was very different from Chan's old school. The number of students in the entire school was about 50, nearly the size of a regular school. Tomoe Gakuen was a special school for children considered special. Chan herself was a child with hyperactivity. She was so active that she couldn't sit still in class. That led her to be expelled from her old school. Her mom brought her to Tomoe Gakuen because she thought that her daughter needed a place to express her personality and abilities. Principal Kobayashi, upon first meeting Chan, asked if she had anything to say, and she eagerly talked about 4 hours. With all of his students, Principal Kobayashi encouraged them to speak and was always ready to listen. Chan made lots of new friends in Tomoe Gakuen. There's Yasuaki-chan, who was very kind but couldn't walk well. They became good friends, and she always tried to include him in her games. Then there was Ta-chan, who loved animals. They would spend hours talking about animals and even brought their pets to school. Mr. Kobayashi told them to be themselves and explore their interests, and he even lets them to bring their pets to school. Chan's favorite memory was when they had a school lunch day, where you could cook your own lunch. It was so fun learning how to cook and eat together. Chan and her friends made lots of delicious dishes, and it felt like a big family meal. Then they had a field trip to the beach. Mr. Kobayashi, the headmaster, told them a lot about the ocean and what creature is living in it. They collected shells, built sandcastles, and even had a little picnic by the water. The journey of Tomoe School ended in 1944, when a B-29 plane bombed the train cars. Mr. Kobayashi stood next to his son and asked him, "So, what kind of school shall we build next time?" At that moment, Chan realized that Mr. Kobayashi's love for children and passion for education were greater than the war. Tomoe Gakuen was not just a school. It was a place where we could be free and happy and learn in the way that suited us the best. Chan loved every moment she spent there and will always cherish the memories and lessons she learned at Tomoe Gakuen. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoy. Do you have any questions?
Hello everybody, my name is Nga. Today I will tell you about the story named The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Once upon a time, in a small village, there was a boy who is a shepherd. One day he said, I'm so bored. Isn't there anything fun I can do? In the village, everyone lived together and helped each other. So the boy had an idea. He ran up down the town and yelling, "Ahoo! There's a wolf! Someone come and help me, please!" When the farmer comes, Where's the wolf? I just made it up, the boy said. I can't believe I can trick you all. Ha ha ha. The farmer became furious and left. The boy had so much fun to play the wolf trick. One day he played it again. "Oh, there's a wolf! Someone come and help me, please!" Where's the wolf? The farmer all came out with sticks and clubs. I tricked you guys all again. Ha ha ha. You evil boy. We're never going to fight your trick again. One day, the scary and big wolf come. "No, help me please." There he's go again. Does he think we're going to fire this trick again? Ha ha ha, no way. But at the time, the wolf ate all the sheep. The end. I like the story because it tells me don't tell lie. If you tell lie, people will not believe you.
Today, I will tell a story. The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Once upon a time, there was a shepherd boy who looked after a flock of sheep. One day, he was feeling a bit bored, so thought he might have some fun. He decided to pretend that was a wolf coming to eat the sheep. He ran down to the village and shouting, "Wolf! Wolf! There is a wolf!" The villagers came to help and scared the wolf away. The villagers were annoyed to find that there wasn't a wolf at all. The villagers were angry. The shepherd boy thought it was hilarious. He laughed and laughed and laughed. The next day, the shepherd boy decided to have some fun again, and he ran down to the village again, shouting, "Wolf! Wolf! There is a wolf!" The villagers came running again, but when they got there, yes, you have guessed it, there was no sign of wolf. No wolf! The villagers were furious. The shepherd boy thought it was so amusing. What a great entertainment! The next day, when the shepherd boy was tending his flock, when all of a sudden a wolf appeared. He ran as fast as his leg could carry him to a village and shouting, "Wolf! Wolf! There really is a wolf. This time I'm not telling lies." Do you think the villagers will believe him? Of course, they didn't believe him. Why would they? He has told them twice already that there was a wolf, and when they got there, no wolf. Of course, the wolf killed and ate all the sheep. The shepherd boy was very sad. He said, "I will never tell lies again." Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Mimi. Today I'm going to tell you about the story named The Little Mouse Girl. Once upon a time, it's what called snow on New Year's Eve. There was a little girl walking on the roadside with a bundle of matches. She tried her best to sell the matches. Matches! Matches! No anyone want matches! But no one cared for her, so she couldn't sell any matches. So she found a corner between the two houses to sit down for a while. She was very cold and hungry, so she took out the box of a match and lit that. "I can warm my finger by my match." In the ring light, the mouse lighted a little candle to warm her finger. "Oh, I'm getting better now." And then, when the match burned out, she getting cold and colder again. So she took out the other match and lit that. This time, she saw a fantasy. It was the feet on the table. It had a roasted chicken, sipped meat on the table. When she's ready to eat the chicken, the match is burned out. So she takes the third of the match and lit that. This time, she saw a different fantasy. She was under the most beautiful Christmas trees. She was happy to see that. And then she climbed close to the Christmas tree and touched that. But the match went out. So she took another match and lit that. This time she saw the star falling down from the heaven. And then it seemed someone is going to die tonight. And then she's in the pen, her grandma. She started to cry. "Oh dear grandma, please take me with you. I know you will go away when the match burns out." And then her grandma came to her. She didn't want her grandma to leave, so she took a lot of match and put together. It made a shining light. And then her grandma take her hand to flew up the sky, fall up the earth, and fall up because and hungry to the heaven. And then the next morning, people saw the dead body of the little mouse girl. She was frozen to death last night. And then people wondered, how could anyone die with a smiling face? People don't know why she was so and what beautiful things she had saw before she died. The Little Mouse Girl is a sad story. It teaches us the moral of be kind and care for other people, especially when they don't have much as we do.
Hello everybody, my name is Alice and I'm from class 4 5A1. Today I'm going to present about the legend of Ting, the mountain spirit, and Thủy Ting, the sea spirit. Once upon a time, King Hưng the 18th had a beautiful daughter named Mỹ Nương, princess. Her beauty was so renowned that many royal suitors from neighboring countries came to ask for her hand. But no one was fit for the emperor because he wanted his daughter to marry someone that is both strong and loves her endlessly. One day, there were two strangers came from two kinds of lands. One named Sơn Tinh came from the mountains and governed all the creatures on land. The other one is Sơn Tinh, who governed all the creatures below the sea. The two asked permission for the emperor to present his powers. Thủy Tinh came first. He waved his hands and strong winds started to blow. He spoke a word, then rain started to fall down. He kept waving his hands and natural storm disasters came. Everyone was afraid except for Sơn Tinh. He used his miracles too to block the flood first, and he grew out a forest of trees. Then he kept waving his hands, and mountains started to grow. These two men are both talented, so the emperor could not know who to choose. The emperor offered 100 pots of sticky rice, 200 chung cakes, a 9-tusked elephant, a 9-spurred chicken, and a 9-colored maned horse. The two men gathered back to their kingdom for the preparation. On the next day, Sơn Tinh came early and brought the preparation and took Mỹ Nương back. He was so happy to get Mỹ Nương back to his kingdom. Coming later, Thủy Tinh lost the competition and got furious. He uses his troops and miracles to make flood that floods all the crops, cattle, and including people. Sơn Tinh didn't back off. He uses his miracles to make mountains, boulders, and to block flood from getting into the land. The two men fought for several days. Finally, Thủy Tinh has to retreat back to the sea. That's why in every July in the lunar calendar, Thủy Tinh brought water on land and started to fight with Sơn Tinh. But every time he has to retreat back. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Pepsi from class 501. Today I will present about the story Yapo Saved the Day. Yapo saved the day. Yapo really wants to score a goal, but will he pass it to his teammate when the team going get tough? As you can see, this is Yapo. Yapo loves to play with his soccer ball. He often tries dribbling tricks with his dad, an elastico, a rainbow flick, and even a bicycle kick. Yapo is the star on the 6th team of Tino Football Club. He is quickly and nimble on the field. Yapo scores most of the goals for his team. Yapo, however, does not like to pass the ball. Coach Tazzy often reminds Yapo to share the ball with his teammates. One day, Tino Football Club was playing with Kuma Football Club. Yapo tried to score many times, but the Kuma team was too strong. By halftime, Kuma was leading 2-0. Coach Tazzy gave the team a stern pep talk. Play together and pass the ball to whoever is free. Yapo passed the ball. When the second half began, Yapo was made to sit on the bench. His teammates were a little scared to play without him, but they remembered to play together. Nat scored the first goal for Tino team. Woohoo! Cheer the crowd. 3 minutes before the end of the game, Lindy scored the team's second goal. Laduma, they shout. Coach Tazzy called Yapo back into the game.
The score is now 2-2. Take us home, boy. Remember to play with your teammates. Lindy kicked the ball to Nat, who passed it to Yapo. Yapo dribbled between two opponents, and when he was about to take a shot, he spotted another Kuma player running toward him. Yapo saw Lindy following close behind and passed the ball to her. Lindy ran toward the goal and took her best shot. "Goal!" cried Coach Teddy. The Tino crowd went wild with joy as Lindy's teammate ran to her curve. Yapo was very happy because his team had won 3-2, but he had a little disappointed that he had not scored any goal. Congratulations for a mighty comeback, beamed Coach Teddy to his team. Well done, Yapo, for passing the ball to Lindy. You may not have scored a goal today, but you certainly helped your team to win. Well done, son, smiled Dad as they walked home together. After this story, I learned that the importance of teamwork is so important. Yapo learned the lesson that sharing and trusting his teammate is helping the team to going to succeed. So the story, we learned that working together is more powerful than working alone. Thanks for listening. This is the end of my presentation. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Nina. I'm from class 5A1. Today I will present about natural disaster in Vietnam 2024. Super Typhoon 2024. In the world, there are many disasters like typhoon, tsunami, typhoon, earthquake, and more. But today I will only talk about 3 super typhoons that happened in Vietnam 2024. The first one is Typhoon Thalami in July 16th to 18th in Quảng Ninh, Hải Phòng, Thái Bình, Bắc Giang. The second one is Typhoon Yagi in September 7th to 12th in northern Vietnam, Quảng Ninh, Yên Bái, Lào Cai, Hà Nội, Huế. The newest one that just happened is Typhoon Jami in October 23 to 24th in Quảng Nam, Iceland, Hoàng Sa. When the super typhoon landed in Vietnam, it brings heavy rain and strong winds to our country. As you see in the picture here, the rain was so strong it made the building in the background blur. And the wind was so strong it blew the coconut leaves in one direction. The strong winds has damaged homes and power lines as heavy rain caused floods and landslides. Hundreds of people were killed by landslides and floods. As you see in these both pictures, the flood was so high it touched the rooftop, making people hard to survive. If people can survive, they will go onto the rooftop, sit there and wait for help. The strong winds smashed buildings, glass windows, and have uprooted thousands of trees. As you see in the first picture, the tree has been uprooted and fall onto the road, making cars and motorcycles hard to cross the road. And in the second picture, the wind was so strong it blew the glass door and made it break into pieces. It would be very dangerous if there were people near it. Heavy rains made landslides and flash floods, destroy homes, properties, factories, roads, and bridges. Thousands of people had to be evacuated from the coastal areas. As you see in the first picture, there are many mountains, making many landslides.
so it made the people hard to cross the road here. In the second picture on the top, were people crossing the bridge. The bridge suddenly fell down into the river, making hundreds of people die. The third picture, the typhoon was so strong it smashed the buildings. It smashed the factory, making people when working in there got smushed by the building bricks and walls. Impact of typhoon. Floods inundated dozens of hectares of crop area and damaging many houses, buildings, departments. Roof damage. Impact to machinery, equipment, goods, eggs, and more. Structural collapse. Partial or complete building collapse. Power outages. Power cuts and communication disruptions impact to millions of people. Road erosions. Erosions disrupt lodges and transportation, canceling all of national and international flights. Education. School, university had to be closed in some day or a week. Dead. Few hundred people were passed away because of the disaster. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
His favorite series, Lord of the Rings. As of today, Lord of the Rings has now been published more than 70 years ago, so happy 70th anniversary. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. The Lord of the Rings follows a young and unassuming hobbit named Frodo Baggins. When he inherits the ring from his uncle Bilbo, he is thrust into an unimaginable adventure. He is tasked with the dangerous mission of destroying the ring by casting it into the fires of Mount Doom, where it was forged. To help Frodo, a fellowship of companions is formed. That fellowship of companions consists of Frodo's loyal friend, Samwise Gamgee, Aragorn, a ranger with royal blood and is destined to become a king, Gandalf, a wise and powerful wizard who is skilled in combat and insight, Gimli, a dwarf warrior with a fierce loyalty to his friends, a developing friendship with Legolas, Mimir, a nobleman from Gondor who struggles with the temptation of the ring's power, and Merry and Pippin, two young hobbits whose bravery and humor become crucial to this mission's success. As the journey across Middle-earth, the Fellowship encounters numerous challenges, including treacherous landscapes, fierce battles, the growing influence of Sauron's dark forces. Along the way, they must contend with the treacherous Saruman, a once wise wizard who falls under Sauron's sway, and the various creatures he commands, including orcs, wargs, and even the terrifying Balrog. At times, the group is forced to break apart, each member following a different path towards the goal of defeating Sauron. The story of Lord of the Rings is not just about the external battles, but also delves deeply into personal struggles, particularly with the corrupting influence of the ring. Frodo, despite his courage, finds the burden of the ring overwhelming, especially as dark as the power of Sauron grows stronger. Samwise, on the other hand, proves to be the true hero of the story, embodying the power of friendship, loyalty, and hope in the face of almost insurmountable odds. So this is too long for me to continue. I think I might as well end it right here. Thank you all for listening to this presentation.
A princess, her name is Anne. The princess of the Ivy countries are Asian names in more than 800 years ago. She is the youngest sister of the King John Thánh Tông. She was born in 1267. She's very beautiful, smart, and brave. But in 1285, our country was attacked by the Yuan Mongol army. They come from Mongolia.
They are very strong, powerful, and they are the fears of a lot of countries, including ours. They kill a lot of people in the royal family in our country. We lose a lot of battle and we lose Thanh Long, the ancient capital. At that moment, the Red King Trần Thánh Tông decided to let the An-Tu princess to get married with the General Thoát Hoang, the leader of the Mongol army. She's very beautiful, brave, and smart. She made the General Thoát Hoang to not attack our army, and she really distracted him from the war. She's also a spy to give the information from the Mongol army to the Zheng army, so our army could win. And this is the picture of our army wins the battle. After losing the battle, the General Thoát Hoang had a big trouble. He hid himself in the copper tube and escaped from diving. This is very strange this season, but it makes our victory more meaningful. This is the copper tube. After the war, there are few people remember her, but no one knows if she died from the war or she go with the General Thoát Hoang back to China. However, she's a symbol of the Vietnamese woman, brave, smart, and beautiful, to sacrifice for the love of the countries. Including for the story, I'm very proud because I'm Vietnamese people. Our country is small and sometimes has been attacked by a bigger country, but we always stand up and fight back them, even on a male, a woman, a children, or the senior. I will try my best to study and contribute my skill and talent to make Vietnam greater. Thank you for listening. Any question, please ask me. I'm very happy to answer.
Hello everyone, my name is Amy, and today I will tell you about my story called The Heroic Chung Sisters. Over 2,000 years ago, in ancient Vietnam, the land was under the rule of the powerful Han dynasty from China. The Han rulers were harsh and unfair. They made the Vietnamese people pay high taxes, work hard without proper pay, and even tried to force their customs on everyone. The Vietnamese people were unhappy and dreamed of freedom. In a small village in northern of Vietnam, there are two sisters named Chung and Chung were growing up. They came from a noble family, and their parents taught them how to be strong and proud for their heritage. When growing up, they're not just any ordinary girl, but instead they learn how to ride horses, use swords, and know how to defend themselves. Cha! Cha! They loved their country very much and wished for a day when everyone could live in peace. Chung Trắc, the older sister, was married to a brave and kind man named Thi Sát. Together, they both dreamed of freeing their land from the Han rulers, but the Han governor was very cruel. When he heard that Thi Sát was encouraging everyone to resist, he had him killed to scare everyone into obeying. Chung Trắc and Chung were heartbroken, but instead of giving up, they became more determined to fight back. With courage burning in their hearts, the sisters called on people of Vietnam to join them in the rebellion. Many were inspired by their bravery, and soon a massive army was formed. Amazingly, a lot of the warriors who joined were women. The Chung sisters became famous for riding into battle with mighty elephants dressed in shining armor and leading their soldiers with strength and wisdom. In 40 AD, the Chung sisters and their warriors began their campaign to drive the Han out of Vietnam. The Chung sisters proved to be fierce and clever leaders. They recaptured 65 fortresses and freed the land from the evil Han rulers. For the first time in years, Chung and Chung finally freed their people from the Han rulers. Chung was crowned queen, and with her sister by her side, they both ruled with fairness and care. They worked hard to rebuild villages, protect their people, and make life better for everyone. But sadly, their victory did not last forever. The Han Emperor in China was furious for losing Vietnam and sent a massive army to retake the land in 43 AD. Even though the Chung sisters and the warriors fought bravely, they were outnumbered. The battles were fierce, but eventually the sisters faced defeat. Rather than surrender, Chung and Chung chose to protect their honor and leapt into the Han River, becoming legends. One of their famous quotes before dying is, we would rather die in glory than live in subjugation. The story of the Chung sisters is still celebrated to this day. The sisters are remembered as heroes who inspired the Vietnamese people with their courage, leadership, and love for their country. Their story reminds us that no matter how hard things get, bravery and standing up for what is right can make a difference. The story of the Chung sisters is also proof that in ancient times, women could be powerful and leading armies, inspiring generations to come. Thank you for listening to my story.
Hello everyone, my name is Happy and I am from class 5A4. Today I will tell you my story for Tell a Tale, but before that I want to say a little bit about myself. I started here at Royal School when I was 4 years old and my English wasn't as good. So I never understood people when they actually spoke it. So one day when I went to the United Kingdom to visit my relatives, I couldn't understand anybody and I had to have my mom translate it for me. But then when I got back to Vietnam, I was determined to learn English so I could understand everyone. It wasn't easy, but with the help of my friends and my family, I got through it and I'm better at English now. I got the help through my family and my friends and some of my books by Raina Telgemeier and Anne Martin. They are very good authors and I have read thousands of their books. And now I will tell you a story called The Fisherman and the Golden Fish. Once upon a time, there was a fisherman who lived with his wife in a small cottage. Every day he would go to the seaside and catch fish using his old fishing rod. He was quite content with the life he had, but his wife wasn't. She hated the small cottage and always wanted more of everything. One day he caught a golden fish. Suddenly the fish spoke. Please let me go. I am a magic fish that can grant you a wish. Just let me go. The fisherman was taken aback, but since he was kind, he let the fish go without asking for anything. But when he told her wife, she got mad. You let him go without a wish? Why didn't you wish for a bigger house? I am tired of living here. So he went to the fish and granted his wish. When he got home, the cottage was gone, and in its place a huge mansion. At first, the wife was happy, but she got greedy and wanted more. I want to be the queen, she demanded. He told the fish, and it made his wife the queen. Now lived in an enormous palace. That wasn't even enough for her. She said she wanted to rule the world and control the sun and the moon. Despite his doubts, sadly went to the fish. It granted his wish, but when he got home, his wife was nowhere to be seen. He ran to the seaside. Please return my wife. I don't need anything else, just her, he sobbed. But the fish said with a smile, go home. Your wife is waiting for you. Bolted back home, and there was his wife in his cottage. They're like old times. He ran and gave her a big hug. She learned her lesson. They lived simply, but they still enjoyed their lives. They all lived happily ever after. The end.
Hello teachers and friends, my name is Kira, I'm from class 5A5. Today I will talk about my favorite plant. But before the presentation, let's play Guess What Am I? I have 4 clues. I am a plant, not a tree. I have hands and fingers. My fruits are edible and most of my parts are useful. What am I?
I don't know.
Okay, so if your answer is a banana tree, you're correct. About myself, the banana tree. I and my family live in tropical regions worldwide. We are around 5 meters tall. Actually, I'm a plant, not a tree, because my trunk is made from tightly packed leaves. My leaves are large and long. I can grow up to 40 leaves when I become older. My flowers are normally in red and will blossom into delicious bananas. A cluster of banana is also known as a hand, and a single banana is a finger. Are you curious about my life cycle? I was called a banana pup when I was born, and I came from the underground stem of my mother plant. First of all, I developed my root system, which anchors firmly in the soil. It helps me absorb nutrients and water. While my roots develop, my leaves grow, forming a crown on top of my head. It helped me convert sunlight into energy. When I've grown into a sturdy plant, I'll be able to produce flowers. The flower will blossom into bananas, but I can only produce flower once in my lifetime. The banana will be harvested when they reach the right size and ripeness. The farmer will pick them when they are still green, so when they come to your hand, the banana will be ready to enjoy. Some type of banana. Areca banana. These are small bananas which are ideal for snacking. Wax banana. Its skin is often covered with dark spots and can't be served raw. Wild banana have lots of seeds and are perfect for Vietnamese rolls. Cavendish banana have a long and slightly curved shape with a thick skin. Siamese banana, it have a milky, sweet and tangy taste. Plantain, it is larger than most of other types and can't be served raw. I can't
can't wait to tell you how can I be used in many ways. The use of my fruits. Here are some snacks that I encourage you to try. Banana fritters made with banana, batter, and sesame seeds. Grilled banana sticky rice made with banana and sticky rice. Dried banana and banana chips. Banana soup made with banana and coconut milk. Banana ice cream, and lastly, banana candy. The combination of ginger, peanuts, banana, coconut milk, and be wrapped with rice paper. The use of my flour. I'm very happy to be present in many of the Vietnamese dishes. Banana flour salad, gói hoa chuối, or I can be served with mì Quảng or bún bò. The use of my leaves. My leaves are large, waterproof, and can be wrapped. They can use as wrap and steam or grill. They can be used as plate or table towels. They can be takeaway packaging. And this is a picture of a cute moment when I and Kira help her mom to wrap it with my leaves. My benefits. I'm so proud that my family isn't just tasty banana. We also packed with important nutrients which will help with your health. Potassium, it's good for your heart. Calcium, it's good for your bones. Vitamin C for your immune system. Fiber to help your digestive system. Carbohydrates to give you energy. And probiotics, which are good bacteria that will help your stomach. You can find me almost everywhere. I'm small, simple, but I have important nutrients. I believe that nothing in the world has no value. Thank you for listening.